Hey guys, you here, aka Gene. Welcome to another GTA 5 car showcase on my YouTube channel. It's been a while once again. It's very difficult, especially when you're part of the 9 to 5 construction industry, which is probably more than 9 to 5. It's about 14-hour days, Monday to Friday. It's very hard to switch off after work to be able to come on and play and earn some money. Hence why I'm actually subscribed for this game in terms of GTA Plus member. I pay £5 a month to get 500k every month in my bank account digitally in this game, and even that doesn't suffice the amount that is required for these new cars that are so bloody expensive. But look, I can relate the struggles, man. Like back in the day when I was a teenager, jobless, had all the time in the world, I can get money in the game for grinding out the hours. But there's nothing else you can do besides play the game and get the hours in to get the money. Now it's like as if they want you to buy those shark cards to actually keep up with the game if you don't have time to play it, or if you're just super casual, which I'm sure 90% of you guys can relate. But anyway, this is just our generation. It's being replenished by younger people who probably could bang out the game and do all sorts and get the money. Fair enough. But unfortunately not enough, you know, majority of the people, vast majority like myself, we can't keep up. So I'm currently having to sell my existing cars in the game. I get to use it a couple times to keep up with the money in order to buy the newer cars that come out. So one of those. To be fair, I haven't really played in a month, so it's myself to blame really and truly. But look, I got to keep up with real life. That's the priority, and make time to play the game. Because this ain't a priority anymore at the moment for me. Something I do for fun, and of course, something that I've got a platform for to post. So I appreciate that for you guys still subscribing, still watching, and who are actually subscribed since the very beginning, which is almost over 10 years ago. If you guys are still about, you guys are mad. It's a bit mad still. Hopefully you guys are having good lives out there, you know, made something for yourselves, and you know, that's the most important thing. Look after yourselves, your mental well-being, especially in this current day and age. You don't know what is going on in this world, man. Too much exposure out there. Right, look, so we got fast, adjective, definition, moving or capable of moving at high speeds in, and you know, shut up, man. Look, this is basically an upgrade of the entity, right? So I need to go straight into this. Gotta have the classic entity red for the... It's empty. It's Overflod though. Let's order anyway. I got about 3 point. I got a decent amount of money. Is that 4.6? I'm reading that right? Okay. Should suffice for these two cars. I might have to sell one more car, but it's sad. A bit mad out here still. You know what I'm saying? Like you man a dick. There it is. Now you see this car, the original version of this car, right? It brings back so much memories because I think it's when we first started to create racetracks, and to be fair, those creations were quite extreme. It was really like tight alleys. It wasn't really a proper racetrack. It was more like just utilizing the roads and creating crazy, difficult one-way traffic system. It's a bit mad how we've come a long way, but here we are, the future generation of the entity. Looks bloody crazy. Look at proper futuristic. It's a bit mad out here. Look, it's a bit of that. A bit of a McLaren at the back. Oh, correct me if I'm wrong. What is that, man? That looks scary. I know it's a bit dark to see. Probably the wrong time to record this, but it will get brighter, I'm sure. I think it's the morning time right now. That's nice. A little subtle start, but jeez, the bass in that. Okay. All right. Let's go. Crazy backfire on the exhaust system there. Bit of a short shift going on. Sorry, a bit of a, what's that? Brake boost. If you notice, I've got two headsets on. Oh wow. One for the actual microphone, and one is the Astro A50. Gone with the wireless headset, gaming purely because sick of the wires getting tangled all over the place. I'm trying to aim for a more minimal setup. It's a slow work in progress with the time that I have to invest into this. But in terms of this car right now, it feels just pretty much a very quick version of the entity. Remember, the original entity just really stuck flat to the ground with its traction. This got a bit of a rear binding. Sorry, not binding. Rear ending, actually, is the best way to put it. The rear just shimmies out. You can see, but that makes sense because the amount of power is generating. There's a lot of speed going through here. Look at that. Car does slide, but it also wants to stick. So it's got a bit of that sturdy rigidness to it. It's got that stubbornness. That's the term to use here. So it's a very awkward handling car from the looks of it. I'm not sure if that's intended. I tell you what, it's driving pretty smooth, and it doesn't sound. What is that top speed? The sound frequency there doesn't sound like. I think there must be handling flag issues or something, because this doesn't seem right. Because I know there's similar cars in the game which got that awkward sound when the car hits top speed. It doesn't really hit top speed, but I feel like they've capped it. They messed something up. The car doesn't sound right. That ain't healthy, man. Nah. What is that? I mean, it starts off alright, you know, but this is crying. Oh. Oh my. Alright, let's go customize it, because I'm sure that something's alright. I just paid 2.3 million. Car just sounds like it's crying when it hits its top speed. Presuming that's its top speed, but yeah, I'm sure that. Quite a bit of airtime. Smooth landing. Suspension's on lock. Look at that. I like that. It doesn't go stomp flat to the ground. Yeah. That don't sound right. I can tell they've done something. Why is he completely stopping there? Yeah. I mean, look, the car is it's got a great design to it. But it doesn't fit right with. Nah, man. Sounds wrong. Anyway, let's see the modification option. I probably should take it to what's that brother's car? Yeah, the other newer shop. Anyway, race brakes. Okay, here we go. Bumpers. What we got for customizable options? Looks nice. Look at that. Right, secondary splitter, street splitter. Remember, it already comes with a stock crazy little razor blade on the bottom there. That's got curvature on each end for the street, and then the second, that's a quite big super one, which makes sense, and that's even bigger. Okay. I like the simple street splitter with the curvature, so let's go with that. Keep it simple with the original color, and the secondary diffuser. Nah, not a fan of that secondary. I believe that's the only option they got for that. I mean. Yeah, from designer's point of view, I don't think they wanted to ruin the rear. Too many options. Fair enough. Some cars got wild, crazy options. For 2.3 million car, I mean, I get it, it's a supercar, but let's have a look here. You get the canards, you know. Is it worth putting on? Yeah, it would make more sense to make it more proportion for the absolute bottom beast. Make it a little bit more to the top.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
All right, okay. Engine as usual. Right, so I can't really tell the original exhaust from this angle. Here we go. Okay. Well, that's a nice one. The Infinity ones. And you got the quad. Oh wow. Quite a few options there, and then you got the massive expansion. And you got the titanium. Do you know what? Where is it? This one is nice. The Infinity one. So let's go with that. Carbon. Sorry, titanium. Yeah. We'll go with the titanium. Screw it. Hood. With the carbon hood. Smooth hood. Quite a few. 14 options. You got carbon smooth. Pinstrip. Carbon pinstrip hood. You got the single vented. Single vented. That was quite nice one there. Quite simple. We've seen this. Oh, okay. Slipstream hood. Quite like that as well. So that's the stock, and that's the slipstream one. And what about the? Wait, hold on. Let me see. Stock one, and then this one's there. Okay, single vented. I'm gonna go with that. It makes more sense. Even though the twin, the lower aspect, but then again, doesn't make sense to me. It's like big ass nostrils. Let's go with that one. So, oh, nope. Livery. Okay. Dual black stripes, quite simple. That actually goes well with this current color selection I've got. Swedish stripe, okay. Where's the Sri Lankan one at? MC Rally, got a half camo. Okay, fair enough. Half camo looks a bit mad. It's wild. Right, keep it that. Mirrors, primary, and then you got carbon. To be fair, I'll go with carbon. Keep it more stealthy. And then for that, we've got Say No More and then Respray. To be fair, I do like the colour, but we'll go with a cam. Oh, wow. That's crazy. Baby Bow. Dark Purple Pearl is apparently free. Due to the financial situation that we're currently in the game, we'll go with the free. Oh, Red Prismatic is also free as well. But that's a bit too much of an overkill. So we'll go with that one. And then for secondary colour, go matte. Wait. Oh, for the wheels. I see. You can completely... That changes the inner lining of the wheels as well. I see. Okay. That's interesting. I've never seen that before on the stock wheel. I don't think I've changed the wheel at all. Interesting. Go with Ice White. Nah, do you know what? Blue. Because it's got that subtle blue to it, doesn't it? And the pearlescent or the cap. Okay. We have interesting options here. Midnight Blue or Midnight Purple. I'll go the Shafter Purple here. Interesting options. I might have to go with the more subtle, dark one. Interesting. Okay. Alright. Trim. What are we saying for the trim here? Come on, change it up, brother. I know there's a bit of a nice options going on here. Harbour Blue. Harbour Blue it is. Okay. Alright. Roof. Can get it completely removed. That looks quite nice actually. And then you got the carbon and you got the pin strip. And then you got the... So what's the stock? Stock's there. Not much of a difference between the pin strip and the stock version. Should we remove it? Yeah. Does look a bit weird. Nah. What is that? Oh, there's a little pin in the middle. Okay, I see. Okay. Alright, fair enough. Side panel. What? Why would you have that option then if it's got no options? Maybe it might be for the other mod shops. We'll go drive there in a bit. Secondary skirt. So that's the stock. I think secondary, which is colour. And then you got the street skirt. We've seen these before in modification like Obey 10F. What's this? GC skirt? That's different. So that looks out a bit weird. Out of proportion. Why is it coming inside? It's not on the far end, is it? That is unusual. I'm not a fan of that. But I do like the street skirt. So we'll go with the standard street one there. Here we go. So wing removal. No, that ruins it. Let's keep that. And then you got the extra large wing. And then that doesn't look right. Shark wing. GT wing. Oh, okay. Bloody hell. Got the secondary, you got the extra large GT. I see what they've done that, and you got the ducktail. Gives it more of a cleaner look. Got the super wing. Bloody hell. That's what we're talking about. Okay, that's entity wing. That's crazy. Flipping hell. What's the difference between... Oh, the colours, I see, but you can barely see the difference. Actually, you can. Let's go with that. I wanted to rice that bit because this looks crazy now. Some might say we ruined it. Others might say, you know what? Okay, screw it. We'll have to get rid of this soon anyway because of the financial situation. Keep the stock wheels the way it is. There is a lot of options we're going on here. Smoke it up. Dark smoke. And that's it. I think that's all she wrote. Armor. It's good 100%. Why not? I don't know why I didn't do that from the start. Alright, folks. So that's all she wrote for this mod shop. What do you guys think? It's a bit wild, isn't it? Very futuristic. Spoilers. The spoiler options are crazy. Oh, listen to that. Like a steam engine. Very basic kick to it. On the exhaust. Rear wheel drive, here we go. Spin it. Okay, this thing is quick. Nah. So it accelerates, pops off, but I feel like they've capped the top speed. They've done something to it. Still feel right. Yeah, what's up with that? Yeah. Not sure why that happens with these handling flags. So, I tell you what, it just drives as you expect it to drive. It's got great grip, the freedom of the nozzle there. On the nose, sorry, to just turn it in and hold the grip. Brakes, latch on, not too quick, but just enough to, I was going to say just enough to get it turning, but, oh, ouch. That was completely screw up there. Let's see here. Excuse me. I need to go to the other shop, isn't it? Which is behind me, so. Yeah, the brakes. Brakes are a little bit delayed as much as I expected compared to the Entity, but then this is a little bit slightly quicker in terms of acceleration. But look at this. It don't sound right. It's like the engine's gone bust. Let's see, throw it into a corner. Yeah, so it wants to hold grip, but also wants to snap as well. Which makes sense. Perhaps the spoiler option as well. If I changed it, it might make a slight difference. But not. Whoa. What the bloody hell, man. That guy is a crazy driver, man. Questionable price point. For the performance, I can already tell it's like it's not reaching its full potential. HSW upgrade, HSW performance upgrade. Here we go. 800k, man. I've just got barely enough for the next car. Screw it.
Okay, let's get world class up in here.
Okay, so I've got 1.2 mil. HSW brakes.
Stop you dead.
Okay, this is some expensive. Oh, here we. Yo. Okay, now we're talking. Look at this. Okay, so that made absolute sense. Okay, now we're gonna rice it up. Shows you the slightly non-riced version. Here we go. Jeez, don't know about that. Screw it, let's rice it up. Canards. Yeah, not a fan of that. Engine HS tuned. Okay. Fair play. Any other options for this? Nah. Hood. Carbon. There we go, HSW race vented. Got the carbon slipstream hood. Ah, okay. Just keep it my version for the time being, and then we got the livery. Oh, here we go, HSW elite option. You got the racing, half camo, which so there's extra 2 options there. 47 grand and 23, and obviously you got to get unlocks for that. Do some trial runs, fair enough. And that's the mirror. Okay. Why not? And carbon pin strip roof. And the HSWFC pin strip roof. And then side panel. Oh wow, okay. Oh, 800k for these aesthetics. I'm not sure, man. Secondary street skirt. Going down to the abnormal. Oh, okay. It's a bit lazy there. Just kind of copy and paste and put that little weird design of like that carbon sprayed. Okay, secondary entity, and then you got the HSW entity wing. And it, okay. And the only difference there is that. It's that little side bit on the left and right hand side of the tip. You see that? It's from standard to secondary color. Screw it. I don't know if that will make any significant difference, but that's 36 grand gone again. Suspension's gone there as well. That is a lot of money. Already 300 grand from that. On top of the 800 without the 1.1. That's about you're investing about 3.4 million. That is crazy funds. And that's 100k for that turbo. That's crazy. I gotta try and figure this one out. Track. Street. All these options you got there. Interesting. Nah, I'm good. Window. That's it. So that's all she wrote for that. Questionable. Let's see if it sounds any different in terms of its top speed and how the engine just starts like it's about to fry. Let's exit this car, mate. What do you guys think so far? This is a bit crazy after all these years. We're going to next level pricings for a very minimal outcome of what we can get for the price we pay. Could you imagine you come home, you spend like about for a mil or 2 mil shark card, probably you're over 20 quid, I don't know how much the prices are. And then you're just getting these HSW upgrade of 800k you're paying for, and then you're getting these little bits of like this like little black smudges, which is the exact same design, it's just a slight color orientation. They've literally just thrown some Stone Island dye on it. And then you got that, I don't know, that's questionable. I'm going to be very open-minded there and to tell you my humble, most honest opinion from a casual gamer's perspective. That is just not worth it. I'm going to be, there we go, okay. Uh-oh. Oh my God. I think I blamed the front splitters for that. I could have easily gone through there. Yeah. Car sliding. I tell you what, it picks up speed here, but the top speed, it feels like it's non-existent. I'm not getting what I paid for. 100k for turbo upgrade. Okay, you can sort of drift or slide or power slide, whatever you want to call it. It completely drops the power, picks it up a little bit here. It sounds like a vacuum a bit. What is that? My door's a bit messed up. That's putting me off, so I need to go and change that. I think my car's a little bit damaged after that little bit of a hiccup. Oh. Okay, that brake boost is crazy though. It feels certainly quick on the oncoming traffic. Brakes, getting there. Did I just get scammed? I had to sell my Granger 3X6000, a Divesta 8, which was a rip-off. Costs 1.7 million, but I only got 168 grand for it. What sort of trade-off is that? Like, I don't know if that's a bug. But I don't think it's... If you ever bought a Divesta 8, don't sell it. Oh. Let's try this from a racing perspective. Okay. Oh. Oh my God. I get it from a racing perspective. It can be a bit intense. Got a bit of traction to work with there. Jeez. Uh-oh. Oh my. Got a bit of that Turismo effect going on there with the rear. It's that similar design to the Turismo engine. Correct me if I'm wrong there, but that's a bit mad. All right, let's take it through the hills, yeah? Yo, be early on the brakes there. When you go uphill, the amount of power it generates is crazy. It just drops off at certain points as you reach the end of its max gear. Crazy slides, get the grip. Yo, yeah, double clutching is a myth. Cry, the amount of the sound. It's crying to me. Yo, are you? What the? Where'd he come from? Didn't even check. Crazy fella. Yeah, just like a 200-mile hypercar is coming across your drive. Don't bother checking your right side. It's a mandatory procedure before you even get out the bloody drive. What's that about? Nice section there. Smooth. Okay. Oh, I was going to do a little barrel roll there. Throw it in there. Little slide here. Slide this one. Oof. Is that a helicopter above me? There we go. Gotta love this section coming up here. Watch this. Oh. Uh-oh. Bit too much. Ouch. That's annoying. This bit here. Nah, you can't throw it in. It's a very heavy car. You can throw it in, but you have to got the timing has got to be impeccable, and that's one way to take an apex. Oh my god. Oh, Mini Cooper, here we are, meet again. Okay, so on the basis of that experience, definitely not worth the over 3 million I've spent for the experience I've got out of this. In terms of the aesthetics, very disappointed. I mean, you get where you expect to get in terms of the exaggerated spoilers, exaggerated modifications, but in terms of the HSW, definitely not worth what it offers in terms of the services and the price comparison to that. Well, as I said, if you've got the money to spare and you play this game hardcore, fair enough, go for it, go all out, get the full experience that you're going to get, which isn't as much as you'd expect. But look, for you casual gamers, you saw it here first before if you're considering to buy it. Personally, I would not advise on it. It doesn't feel as satisfied as I was expecting it to be. Personally, I feel like I've wasted 3 million. I've only got 930k left, and to be able to afford the next car. Okay, yeah, it's a bit depressing, and it's 300R, 2 mil. I was told that it might disappear after 28th, so I'm gonna have to get this. So out of all the cars I've got at the moment, to be able to get that money, if I call my mechanic, I should be able to get it, but my garage is becoming more and more small in terms of its value. So I've got I don't know how those 3 BMXs came here. Some kid must have been on my account. So you got the Locust, Shafter, Sultan, Dominator 9F, then you got the Postlude, Comet, Carbonizir, Reinhardt, Pluto, Osiris. And to be fair, some of the cars I just cannot sell. I need to keep it actually because I actually enjoy it. Tempesta and all of this. Just a few more left really to keep. Or to sell, sorry. But that's it. We are getting very close to not getting the funding we need for the new cars. Hopefully I can make enough money before the new cars release after this. Let me know what you guys think of this car, the Entity MT. I feel like there's something wrong with it. I don't know if they'll fix it or leave it like that, but that's very, very disappointing. Out of 10, I'll probably give it a 6 compared to other supercars I've driven. That's a very generous 6. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Thanks for watching. Be sure to drop a like, subscribe, share your son, knock, peace. Yeah!